Everyone, welcome to the Bluegrass
giveaway race.
ButtKicker giveaway race.
We are Bluegrass
iRacing Series.
We are
And
live
we
on our
are
Facebook
live
and
on our
YouTube
Facebook and YouTube channels.
Right now, we've got a quick little giveaway to do.
We are going to choose a winner out of the
15 drivers who are
15 drivers who are eligible for the
raffle.
Raffle.
Free ButtKicker.
It's a free ButtKicker that'll be going out to one of these drivers just off the grid.
I just need to double check, make sure we got
everybody on the list.
And I think that we do.
Jason, your audio is kind of messed up on the broadcast. It's echoing.
Sorry for the audio. I know what it is. All right. There we go. Fixed it. I had it turned on my other computer still, my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Back to what I was saying. It was we got all these guys in here. I want to make sure I've got them all on the list. One more double check. I don't see Tyler. I didn't have Tyler on it. Tyler to the list. All right, see. We got Jeremiah, Eric, Bradburn, Jonathan, Chad, Keith, Lane. Do it like this. Brandon, yes. Tyler, yes, I said yes. Keith is on there. And Jeremiah, he's at the top. Dustin Ronstedel is on there. Lucas is on there. Chad. Only one that's not going to be eligible is Todd Mays, because he didn't have a charter for this season, but he went ahead and paid $10. So quick announcement: the driver will the winner of tonight's stage will get $10, and that'll be courtesy of Todd Mays' entry. So we'll let the stage winner have something tonight too. So he'll get the $10 that Todd sent over. So congrats on that too. Just want to let you guys know. And yeah, have fun, keep it clean, keep it green. As you can tell, we are doing race control as well as broadcasting tonight's race.
Thanks for those.
We just gotta click to spin this.
Good luck, guys.
See who wins this sucker.
And make sure y'all go like the stream.
And looks like it's going to be Keith. Keith is the winner. I think we should respin it. All right, so Keith won the spin, but I think we need to redo it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll give you $20, Steve.
Well, that's a start.
Yep. All right. As you can see, these were the names on the list, and his is the one that got picked. So, completely out of my control.
I'll do that thing you like.
Yeah, it's on the broadcast. I put it on the spinning wheel and spun it, and that's where it landed. So, congratulations, Keith. We got another ButtKicker up for grabs tonight for the winner of the race. Here we go. We're coming to the green flag. All these guys know we go on green on the initial start.
Green flag, green flag.
Same as the league rules. We run every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. Same rules apply here tonight. These guys are going to go out here and give it their all to try to win this ButtKicker. All right, here they come out of turn 3 into turn 4. First lap is almost completed. We will have a stage at lap 30. Already going 3 wide. Looks like we've got The 14 of Lucas Lyons going to go to the outside with, I'm not sure who that was pushing him there. 51 of Peyton Hubbard. They're already going 3 wide. You can see right now your current leader is Jonathan Cofield. In that 58 truck. Give me just a second. Let me adjust something here, guys. If I find my mouse. All right, there we go. I got it back up. All right, now I can see what's in there. So Cofield is your current leader. Phillips running in that P2 spot. Phillips takes over from Cofield as he is on that bottom lane. You can see Holder's pushing Cofield. Then you get Zolo tucking in behind Holder, followed by Lyons, followed by Hubbard. Those guys are just creating a train on the outside. JC Motorsports putting together. Obviously, Zolo, I don't believe he runs with them, but I could be wrong. All right. We are going to let these guys race it out for just a moment. Take a quick little break and make sure we get this broadcast sent out everywhere that we need to send it to, guys. So give me just a moment. We'll be right back on the mic. All right, guys, here we are. We're on lap 5, coming to lap 6. Correct. Caution is on lap 30 for the stage. Obviously, we're doing both broadcasting and race control tonight just because this is a free entry race, so we don't have any broadcasters on standby to broadcast this thing for us tonight. Everyone wants paid for their time, obviously, so we just went ahead and decided we're going to do it all. Keep it nice and easy on these guys. Let them run for free and have a shot at over $250 prize piece of equipment, which is the ButtKicker Gamer Plus, Gamer 2. I'm not sure which one it is nowadays. Whatever their newest version is, that's what these folks will be getting for winning tonight. Obviously, you saw on the start of the broadcast, we had Keith Hackney. He won the wheel spin. We put all the drivers' names on a random generator on Google Chrome, and then that puts in little slots on the wheel. Then we spun the wheel, and obviously his name was the one that popped up as the winner. So congrats to Keith Hackney for that. Back to the racing action. Right now, Cofield is still your #1 guy with Holder swapping back and forth, back and forth. Looks like Holder jumped down in front of Hobbs. Oh, Holder back up to the top side. He's going to try to play that lane blocking strategy early to control the runs. He wants to stay out front here. Doesn't want to give up that position just yet. Going back down to the bottom. Oh, Cofield thought he could come down. Cofield was clear, but he decided to stay up there with his teammates Lucas and Peyton. So we will see how this thing plays out. Stage break is at lap number 30. Here you see him coming back out of turn 4 on lap 8, coming to lap number 9. These guys really racing hard for such an early lap count in this race. Like, honestly, they're pushing a lot harder than what I had anticipated or expected for them to do so early on in this race. But these guys are really, they're letting it all hang out, man. Didn't cost them anything to get here. They're all wanting to have some fun tonight, and that's what it's all about. We're trying to make it fun, and that's all that it's about for us, and keeping everybody entertained. Entertainment value is what it's all about for us, man. Still trying to get all these, get this link pushed out everywhere. So if I
felt like I was blinking, I don't know if I was for y'all, so I pulled out right there.
If I seem like I'm doing something, it's because I am currently still trying to send this out. It's when you're the man, you got to do it all. You got to do the broadcast, the race control. You've got to do everything. So we just want to get these links shared out to all the sites and places that we send them to, and go from there, man. Once I get this done, I'll be able to focus more on the racing at hand and the action of these guys. You see them now coming around, really cranking up the volume. They're getting groovy, man. 3 wide again. You see Jeremiah Hobbs, he dropped back. He had an issue with a little bit of blinking. He felt like he was blinking. I don't show any on my end that he blinked, but it looks like he was blinking a little bit and decided he was going to fall back to keep from wrecking anybody in the pack. You see Zolo, the 60 truck, is getting hung out in the middle right now with Holder and Todd Mays and Radburn Shutters up on that top side. You see Lucas Lyons currently leading the race, followed by Cofield, followed by Peyton Hubbard. Zolo makes an aggressive move to the top. Definitely could have turned out risky for him there, but it ends up, luckily, had Holder behind him. Holder knew to lift, and then the guys behind Holder also, they were aware of the situation. So definitely having anything massive happen right there. There are no fast pairs in Bluegrass iRacing Series. These guys race from start, from the green to the checker. There's no faster pairs. Just like we do in real, like it's done in real life. There's no resets for these guys. Obviously, we had 17 drivers turn out for this event tonight. Or 18, 17 drivers. We had 17 drivers turn out for the event tonight. Just last week was when it was announced. Other drivers already committed to other leagues on Tuesday nights. Couldn't put it together on Monday for anybody like we wanted to. Had prior obligations yesterday, so we couldn't do it on Monday. But we put it together for you guys tonight on this wonderful Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. looking forward to really getting going next season, getting it back up and running again. Newfound energy, you know, revamped. Everything's looking good for us. So let's take a look here. You see that number 91, Keith Hackney. He's registered as a 9 on iRacing, but the 91 is the paint scheme. He's running that House of Speed truck. He was the winner of the free ButtKicker for the grid giveaway. We did a grid giveaway to allow these guys to be able to get something else besides just the winner. Then we also had a driver. He didn't run with us this season. He did run last season, and he wanted to know if he could run tonight. And I told him, you know, if it's okay with these guys, then yeah, we'll let you run if they don't care. And sure enough, they were fine with it. They let him run, and he ended up paying $10. So the stage winner will get $10 courtesy of Mr. Todd Mays. So we appreciate you doing that, Todd, and hopefully these guys have fun with it, man, and just let it all hang out here tonight and get some good racing out of it. I think we will. I think we'll have a good little race here tonight. So we're doing 75 laps at Talladega. If you guys are just tuning in, 75 laps at Talladega. This is on iRacing. If you're not familiar with iRacing, go to iRacing.com
60's pitting in
check
this
it
time.
out.
Leader's
All right,
pitting in.
Zolo, your leader, is calling out his pit stop. There he goes. He's going to be going in this time. Zolo will be going in this time.
58 pitting.
Everybody's coming in. Sounds like
54
it.
pitting.
This may be where we get our first caution, our first wreck of the night.
I'm going to the inside because I'll have one of the first stalls.
1691 pitting.
Here they come this time by. Look at them. Everybody's scattering around. You see him coming down pit road. Lucas Lyons ended up passing Joe Zolo there on his entry to pit road. Back to the guys that stayed out. You've got Chad Ross, Eric Parks, Tyler Johnson, Tony Iverson, Nick Hacia, and Scott Fritz all stayed out. Stage break is coming on lap 30. Get a reset for the grid.
16 and 72.
Here comes 16 and 72.
73 pitting.
Hacia
7
and
pitting.
Iverson and Johnson and Fritz
48
and Ross
pitting.
and Parks. They're all coming. Everybody's coming. Everybody's coming down. See them all come down pit road. Again, this was a free entry race. These guys they didn't have to pay anything to run tonight. It's just a way for the league to give back a little bit to the drivers. Everyone's participating. Got in on the free entry, and they're taking home over $250 piece of equipment, which is the ButtKicker Gamer Plus unit. I do believe it's a Gamer Plus. It's a Gamer 2 Plus or something like that. It's the newest version of the ButtKicker unit. I have one of the ButtKicker units off. They're absolutely fantastic. Love the daggone thing. It's great to have for that haptic feedback. You get the seat of the pants feeling that you normally wouldn't be able to get in sim racing, especially if you don't have like a top-notch wheel like a DD1 or a DD2 or CSL 2.5 or something like that. If you don't have one of those top-notch wheels from Panatech, then there's a good chance that you're missing out on some feedback there. Looks like Lane Phillips fell off the pace just a little bit. Something happened on pit road. He may end up coming up with a penalty there. Not quite sure just yet what transpired with Lane. Currently on lap 18 of 75. Stage coming at lap 30. Stage coming at lap 30. Once again, this is a free race for these guys. They were all charter members for this past season, our 7th season. We'll be going into season 8 in just a few weeks, not long. We will be going in. So if you want more information, you need to join the Discord, get signed up, get your number registered for the upcoming season. $25 for the season charter. That goes to paying the championship fund, broadcast fees early on in the season, and other expenses, race control, broadcasting, session fees, etc. All that goes towards covering those costs early on in the season. And then payouts are based on driver count. For a full field of drivers, you can win up to as much as $100 on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday night. And obviously 15 drivers, I think the total purse is $25. And then it progressively it goes lower and lower as you move on down 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So we do pay the top 5 drivers in the series. Not a lot of series do that. They only pay top 3. Not a lot of series have a championship fund. Also, we've paid out over $20,000 in prizes this year alone. $10,000 per season, roughly. Well over 10,000. I know that. I'm not 100% on the exact number, but a lot of prize money gets paid out over here at Bluegrass, obviously, and everybody gets paid as they are entitled. We are coming up on lap 20, so there will be 10 to go in the stage next time around. 20 laps in and coming to the stage, 10 laps to the stage. This time by when they hit the line. So. See Chuck Blake in the chat on YouTube cheering on, says, "Come on, Fritz." You guys are just tuning in with us. We gave away 1 butt kicker already tonight. 1 has already been given away. Keith Hackney won the original first one of the night. He won the first butt kicker. We did a wheel drawing, put all the drivers' names onto a spinning wheel in Google Chrome, and then we clicked spin, and bada bing, bada boom, it landed on Keith. I joked around with him and said we were going to have to redo it because it landed on Keith initially, but of course Keith objected to that quite quickly. He said, "Oh, wait a minute, what?" So obviously we were teasing, we're just kidding around with him, and he is the winner of that initial butt kicker prize. Looks like Phillips is in the back with Hasha. Tyler Johnson's also back there. We got 9 to go right now at the line. We just hit 9 to go for the stage. We see Cofield, Mark Cofield in the chat says, "Go Cofield 58," and Ben Speed, "Get it, T.I." Talk about Tony Iverson. That is our resident T.I. Tony's a good guy. Great group of guys here. Obviously, like I said, giveaways are what we're doing tonight. This is a completely free entry to the drivers, so we're giving them out some butt kickers. So the winner will also receive a butt kicker, as well as Keith. He won the initial one on the spin, and then we got a $10 entry. We wanted we wanted a couple more drivers, so we let this driver that ran with us last season, Todd Mays, he wanted to run tonight. I told him if he paid the $10, we would give that to the drivers, and sure enough, that $10 will be used as our stage winner award. So whoever wins the stage will get $10. I mean, can't beat that, man. No, didn't cost these guys anything to run tonight, and they're getting to run for a butt kicker. So, and $10. Technically 2 butt kickers. I know Keith is going to try to win both of them. He's going to try to win this race, but I think Cofield might have something to say about it, or Hubbard and Fritz. Fritz is also up in the mix. Fritz is doing everything he can right now. We see Cofield has kind of dropped back, kind of just hanging back, saving fuel. I think he's just waiting. He's running around P6 right now, roughly. I think he scored in let's see. Yeah, he's running P5, so he's moving his way back up there slowly. But he's going to try to do everything he can to keep Keith from winning another butt kicker. Should be interesting to watch this race. I'm telling you guys. Well, this is a good, solid group of drivers. It's a 2409 strength of field, so that's a 2400 strength of field. That's pretty solid numbers for 17 car field. 16 car field, I'm sorry. No, yeah, 17. We got 17. And for a 17 car field, that's a pretty solid numbers. You know, your I ratings can be as high as 4,277 for Jonathan Cofield, or as low as, who's our lowest here? Let's see. I don't want to really call anybody out, but looks like Peyton Hubbard with a 1625, and Peyton is definitely not a 1625 I rating driver. Let me tell you, that kid can flat out make it happen on the racetrack. He definitely not a his I rating does not reflect his skill. I'll tell you one thing, I'm ready for the stage because I am thirsty. I did not want a lot of rain before this thing started, and I wish I had now. So Lucas Lyons is currently leading the inside row. Looks like Radburn Shutters is up on that top row. He's trying to make his way. Oh, Lucas came up for the block on Radburn. Now Lucas is getting shuffled out. Chad Ross, Eric Parks leading that bottom line. Everybody's going to the top, leaving Lucas hanging out. Lucas is getting dropped. He's getting shuffled all the way to the back of that top row. He may go to the bottom. I'm not sure. But he's definitely getting shuffled out there. Looks like him and Zolo are fighting for that last spot in that row. They can't, you know, I don't know who's going to give it up. They can't seem to make up their mind who's going to do what. We see Holder pull out, go 3 wide again. He lets Lucas in. Zolo pops out behind Holder. Another one comes up behind Holder. Looks like that might be Cofield that came up there. I'll see in just a second. Yeah, was that Cofield? I do believe it was. Let's see. We got a better look at the numbers here. Yeah, so Cofield was the one that jumped up behind in front of Holder.
Hey, I'm going to stay on the bottom.
Phillips calling out bottom. He's a lap car. We are doing race control and broadcast at the same time. Phillips, he said he was going to stay on the bottom. We got 3 wide coming at him. Yeah, looks like he's going to drop down. Where are they going to catch him at is the question. This is going to really cause an issue, man. 3 wide. See what happens here. He's definitely oh yeah, he goes down to the apron for these guys, gets out of the way. They are 4 wide coming out of turn 4. Wow, look at that. 4 wide. Scott Fritz is in the middle. They are mixing it up. They need to sort it out real quick. Oh, you see Eric Parks come way up the track and almost collect the 60. Oh Lord, they're getting wild already. No fast repairs. This is just $10. They're only going to win $10 if they win this stage. That's all they're going to get. $10. Pits are getting ready to close this time by. Pits close this time by. Pits will close this time by. $10 for the stage. You know, you would think that they would want to hold out for that big prize, the butt kicker at the end. I mean, don't wreck your trucks now, boys. Don't wreck them now. We got a butt kicker to win. Got to cross that checkered, cross that finish line, get that checker to get the butt kicker. All right, pits will close this time by. See Fritz right now. You see the leaders. Oh, still 4 wide, man, up front. Wow. These guys are mixing it up. No doubt about it. All right, you see Chad Ross coming up the track. He's being raced hard with Cofield and Lyons. Lyons getting pushed out to the front. Cofield pushing.
You want me top or bottom?
Coming to the white flag in the stage right here. Coming to the white flag in the stage. This time around, they will be hitting the white flag for the stage.
I'll stay bottom then.
We got another lap car, which is Tyler Johnson. We got Lane Phillips and Jeremiah Hobbs already a lap down. See these guys moving up. Tyler staying on the bottom, but not going to the apron. Oh, there's the wreck.
The yellow flag is out.
That is the stage. Stage is out. Stage is out. Who got the win is what I need to know. I think it was Lucas. I think Lucas won the stage. Wow, we had a lap car on the bottom. Go back and do that. Well, actually, let's just give it just a second. Steve McDonald in the chat. Go Cofield. Welcome
Ken,
to
are
the
you
chat,
good
guys.
or are you wrecked?
I got to do race control things. Let me know if you need a EOL. Anybody? Unfortunately, I know that collected a few guys. Let me get this rewound here. We'll go back to the previous crash. As you can see right there, the 10 kind of just clipped the 16. Unfortunate for Hatia.
Pace car middle back.
See Tyler Johnson on the bottom here. See the 10 pushes up.
10, are you good?
Kind of bumps the 54 of Todd Mays. And then came back down a little bit too much. Let's go back here and take a look at it.
Jason, I don't know what the 10 is. It's just telling me to let the 10 by, but he hasn't gotten up here yet.
Had to clear that for real quick. So, oh yeah, he bounced off of so the 16 is all the way down, but he comes back up. Both drivers kind of just met in the middle. Take a look at it here. Far chase. You watch the lines. You don't necessarily watch the truck because the camera is focused on this truck. So we're going to watch the lines here. He bounces up. Yeah, they both kind of came together. The 16 was down there. He was on top of the 7 or the 24.
The lucky dog.
It'll do it in just a second. It's not done it yet.
Yeah, still hasn't done it. I think it should have done it.
Did you get an incident for the contact?
I don't think so. Never mind. I still got 4X.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Looking at it, looks like you may have got ghosted or something there.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, there was some net code on the 7, and
That's great.
the 10 came out better than the 16 for sure right there in the situation. Let's go back up here. I need to run and grab a water real quick while we're under stage caution, and then I'll be right back.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, we are still under caution at the moment. All right. See these guys coming down, topping off fuel. They are trying to make it stretch out as long as they can. They've got 43 laps to go at the moment with 1 to green. We just got the 1 to green signal. All right, guys, that previous caution was brought out due to the 10 and 16 both came together. Is a product of the 4 wide situation at the time. 10 went up into the 58, came back as the 16 was coming up, and they kind of just met in the middle of the track. So it's going to be deemed a racing incident. Alrighty. You see these guys are rolling 1 to green. Pace cars in the middle of the backstretch. We've got a few guys that still need to get caught up right here.
Jason, can I get a flag cleared?
I
think the 54 was slow, and I just had to go around him.
Same rules apply for tonight as league races, man. Can't do anything about it. It wouldn't be fair.
Well, no, I think he was right, like slow on the bottom.
Was it the 10? Are you saying a car was slow? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the 54, he was just rolling
Let me go look.
bottom of 3 and yeah, I don't.
Still should have waited, but
I just don't know if I thought you gave him an EOL.
no, that was a 10.
Green flag, green flag.
I saw you go around the pace car, but I don't see anything else, man. Nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. That's part of being race control, man. You got to make the tough calls. Unfortunately, he didn't. It wasn't something that could be cleared or covered in that situation. So you see Holder and Radburn both dropped down to the apron. I don't know if they're trying to stretch fuel out here. I think we can do about 16 laps, 16. I don't know. I'm not sure what their strategy is, but we're back to racing. Green flag is going. Here we are. First lap of the new stage is about to be completed. Spin speed. I'm not going to read that one. I'll leave that one alone. That's funny though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't see anything with. I saw the go around the pace car, but I didn't actually see anything. You know, it's not something that can be cleared on us. You know, it wouldn't be right to clear that. Fortunately for Tyler, his night will probably end there. I don't believe he served the black. I just didn't have anything I could see happen on the track that would have warranted the clearing of that, unfortunately. But, you know, it's not costing these guys anything. Free entry to this race. I think Lucas was the winner of the stage, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back and double check that. But I do believe that Lucas was ahead of Holder. I meant to look at that a second. Like, I got distracted with everybody talking, but I do believe that Lucas won the stage. So Lucas Lyons will get the $10 for the stage win, courtesy of Todd Mays, our guest driver. He was a guy that wanted to drive with us tonight. He wanted to race.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
So Joe Zolo, the 60 there, you saw him get really close to that bottom line. He's kind of stuck up on the top side right now, the lone truck.
I was making that outside
work by
myself.
Up in the line to save fuel, to be honest with you. He's just burning fuel right now, staying up on that top side by himself, unfortunately. Let's see who we can get in here for a second. Hey, Fritz, Jason up in the booth. How's your race going so far, man?
It's going good. Just trying to ride, make it to the end, save a little fuel.
That's what I kind of figured you guys were just working on saving some fuel right there. I saw Shutters and Holder drop back. What do you think of their strategy? Is the same thing, just trying to save fuel?
Yeah, I think everyone's just kind of riding, save just a little bit of fuel, and try and stretch this as long as you can. That way the last run you can go as hard as you want.
So did it surprise you that there were 4 wide action there coming to the stage? Guys racing that hard for the essentially $10, where as opposed, the ButtKicker, they're going to, it's a $250+ piece of equipment.
Not really. They were. I figured. I mean, they were racing pretty hard there most of the stage at times. Even when we were trying to save fuel, which was a little surprising. But I wasn't too surprised.
I was a little surprised that they were racing that hard from the green flag all the way up until we had that stage break. But yeah, it definitely seemed a little uncharacteristic for some of them. But I guess it's not everybody in here races together on a weekly basis. Because some of these guys are Cup, some of them are Xfinity, some of them are Truck, etc. But so far, how do you think the race is going? You think it's pretty good?
Yeah, it's been really good, really clean, and see if we can't put on a show here at the end.
Good luck. Third.
Thank you.
That was Scott Fritz, driver of the 48. For Fritz, 4801, either one, whichever one you want to give him credit for. I think he's got a 48 scheme on, but I think he's registered as 01 in the sim. Right now, Cofield leads all drivers on lap number 39. We got 37 to go, 36 at the line. Right now, we are at the halfway mark. We are at the halfway mark. That just ended the halfway lap. So now we got 36 laps to go of our 75. You see Zolo, man, he's making that topside work all up there on his own. Bring Joe Zolo up here and talk to him a second. Oh shoot. Oh, there we go. Hey Joe, Jason up in the booth, you got a copy?
What's up?
How are you feeling, man? You're making that topside work all alone up there by yourself. How's that going for you?
I wish someone would hop in behind me if you go a lot better, but I'm able to do it because if you look in front of me, I mean everyone's holding a good line, but they're not holding it good enough. So everyone's kind of offset to the right. It's allowing me to get a draft, Well,
I think what everybody's trying to do right now is save fuel. We just talked to Fritz. He's trying to save fuel. We know some other drivers dropped back there early on. So I think what they're doing is they're just trying to stay in a train and save fuel. So, but we'll let you get back to racing, man. I won't bother you and distract you anymore, okay?
Okay, man.
70% throttle. You ain't got to do all that, but
move Joe back down into the garage center.
I'm trying to give you the lead. Come on.
Hear a little.
Yeah, I kind of made that bad at that point, to be honest with you.
Hear a little chatter. Yeah, that may be my fault. I pulled him up for an interview real quick. Sorry about that, guys.
I just wanted my 5 seconds to fame, that's all. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
you see Joe Zolo, the man we just interviewed, he pulls up to the front. Cofield was on him. He's trying to give him the lead. So, as you can see, Zolo is currently leading the pack, man. We had Cofield in there with him, talking to him a second ago. He put him up to the front and let him have it. He was, he wasn't joking. He said, "I'm literally trying to let you have the lead." So, and that's what he did. Good sportsmanship all around there. Just had to let him know, it may not have been completely go there. I noticed while we were talking, he was kind of getting a little squirrely, so I went ahead and put him back in his channel just to keep anything from happening on the track. I am going to pull up. I want to pull up Dustin Ronstadt real quick. Hey, Dustin, Jason up in the booth. You got a copy? How's it going, man? How are you feeling out there?
It's going pretty good. We were actually just talking about how we wish everybody drove like this in the regular season and the playoffs at the plate track.
That's true, man. It was hairy in that first stage, though. There was 4 wide action from the drop. We had 3 wide, and then we had 4 wide midway through it, and then the 4 wide again there at the end, and then 4 wide right there. Obviously, when that caution came out, was partially due to a lap car, but still, man, pretty solid race so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. You know, you throw $10 on a stage, that's like 1,000 to these, you know, sim racers. Like, we'll go crazy over that.
I was talking about. I said, man, it's just $10. You think the big prize would be the $250? It was Lucas that got the stage win, though, correct? I believe it was.
I think so. He was talking about it like he did.
I have to.
So you can donate it to a charity if you want to.
I have to make sure, but I'm about positive that's who it was. Lucas, I'm sorry. Ask, do me a favor. I'm going to put you back down here in your channel, which is NORWJM. Okay, I'm going to put you back down there, and just let me know, tell Jonathan to let me know if it's okay if we pull him up next. All right, thanks, man.
Good. Yep.
All right, Dustin Ronstadt, driver of the 11 truck, 11 car, drives the Cup car and the 11 truck also. We are on lap 45 when we hit the line right here. Lap 45. See, Peyton Hubbard is the main guy out here right now that the camera's focusing on. Peyton's currently running that 6th spot. Him and Hackney running together right now with Fritz in tow. Right about when we get to the lines, maybe turn 1, we'll have another lap car. But we're all single filed out right now. And as you heard Dustin speak about it there a second ago, the guys wish that they would have drove like this all season during the regular season. So I don't want to pull anybody that's got a spotter that they have to hear and talk to. But I would like to hear from some of these other guys, man. Just to get some more insight as to what they think, you know, how this race has went so far. I'm going to bring up Jonathan Cofield, but I've not heard back word if he was able to do so or not. He may not want to be bothered right now while he's focusing on the race. I know some guys don't like to be bothered. All quiet on the radio. Just single filed out. Joe Zolo currently leading this line of traffic we got going here. A bunch of these guys. Oh, we got one down to the apron. What happened there? What was that? That was our 3rd place of Lucas Lyons, shot down to the bottom apron for something. It just got a little out of whack or something for a moment.
$16 and $72 pitting.
Right here, you hear Cashapp and Iverson coming in. 30, 29, 28 to go. This time will be 28 to go. They're coming in, top off on fuel. I don't know, 2 cars is enough, man. I feel like they probably should have waited and got a third. But this is you know, all about draft, man. These guys they want to suck up all that draft that they can possibly get. Help pull them around the track. That's why
60's spitting in this time. Leader's spitting in this time.
So keen on letting 60 up there. You see right now, coming up on lap 49. This time by will be on 49. We got a lap car or truck. I'm sorry, a lap truck. Looks like he is going to go to the top. Let him come around.
Pitting.
We got some guys going into the pits right here. 73, 83, which is Chad and Eric. You see now, we got the cameras focused on Lucas. We saw a few of those guys come on down pit road. Hobbs came down with them. We got Todd Mays still hanging on the right side here. He's on the outside line, just chilling.
58. 24 pitting.
Bunch of other guys coming down. Cofield caught out his stop.
This time.
Bradburn's coming down this time. I'm assuming that he's going to bring Holder along with him. Whole slew of drivers. You can see them. Oh, we got somebody locking up the brakes there just a little bit. Whole bunch of guys coming down pit road. See where we're at with the leader up here. I believe Hackney and Fritz both stayed out. Hackney and Fritz did stay out. They've got Todd Mays in tow. Here is
48 this time.
Chad Ross. They're going around Chad Ross right now.
54.
Todd Mays is trying to. Todd Mays will come in this time. So they're going to. Hackney and Fritz are only going to have 2 drivers or 2 trucks. Barrett Morton on the chat. I'm not going to repeat that one either. I'll leave that one for somebody to read on the YouTube chat, on the YouTube side of things. I know you're kidding. I'm not going to. I still just don't want to say it just in case somebody doesn't realize it was a joke. All right, we see Hackney coming on down now. Looks like we're back on the lead pack that's going to catch Fritz and Hackney. See how good they get in and out of pit road here. Here come the train. Here come the train. I wish Barrett could have ran with us tonight, man. Unfortunately, I know you had other prior obligations, but we sure wish you could have got up here and ran around the track, done some big circles with these guys. Oh, we got another big wreck. No.
The yellow flag is out.
Wow. What in the Hades just happened? What? What? What was this? Oh, the 73 bumps the 14 down into the 51. No. The 14 came up and just got a slight tap from the 73. Wow.
14, did you blow up?
Cofield made it through that one fine. Haisha didn't make it. Tony might have made it.
Jason, give Lucas the Neo.
He's probably got that anyway.
Now that round of pit stops, I don't know who it was who I turned, but I mean, I'm sorry about that, man. We were 3 wide on pit road. We were all turning in at the same time.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Shit happens.
Safety car's entering 3. Can we go fast?
Wow, a bunch of drivers collected.
Tony, you gotta go around.
Well, that's unfortunate. For sure, man. Wow. Big. All right, so you go ahead and call this out real quick. All right, guys, after reviewing that, looks like the 73 bumped the 14 after the 14 went from the bottom to the top, pushed the 14 down into the lower line, into the 51, caused the wreck. And 73 will receive the EOL for the contact that put him down there.
Last block error.
And go ahead and back on our cameras. We're going to pull up Cofield and talk to him real quick. Oh, we're under caution here. Hey, Jonathan, Jason up in the booth. You got a copy, bud? How was that, man? You came through that sucker clean as could be. I know your teammates ended up getting caught up in it, but did you pucker a little bit?
I puckered a few times during the race. I'm kind of glad after that pit stop we got in a straight line and kind of settled down there for a little bit.
So from your perspective, give us your take. What did you see happen?
I don't know. Looked like Lucas went up there to block the run.
He was there clean though.
And then we just kind of. Yeah, he was clean. I don't know if the guy behind him didn't expect it or got a big run off that corner or what.
But the gap closed so quick. I just went back and looked at it. Like he's like, it just sucked his truck right up to the back of Lucas. And the contact was very minimal. Like, but it just, I guess he didn't get off the throttle in time because, I mean, it just pulled him right up there, man. But
oh man,
how you feel?
Yeah, it's been a blast out here. First part of the race, you know, a lot of 3-wide, 4-wide action at some times, but
about halfway down the back.
It's kind of turned into a fuel mileage race. So
yeah,
trying to save a little fuel here.
I'm surprised at how aggressive everybody was doing there early on, but I'll let you get back into your channel. I'm gonna move you back. Congrats making it through that, and good luck with the rest of the race to you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That is Jonathan Cofield. We'll get him back in the right channel here. If I can find it. There we go. Got him back down there. Let's pull up Keith Hackney. We've not heard from him tonight. Hey, Keith, Jason up in the booth. You got a copy? How we doing tonight, man? How do you, what do you think about that wreck and the timing of that wreck?
It was actually perfect, but, you know, at the same time, we're just sitting here looking at fuel, and it's tight. It's showing probably about 3 laps short, so we're going to have some strategy to play here, and maybe hope for the caution.
I mean, the way it's turned out, I mean, some aggressive 3 and 4 wide driving. You know, I was talking earlier, the strength of field was 24.09, which is not terrible considering the gap that we have from trucks all the way to Cup. Pretty solid strength of field. It's something you would see on like an average weekday night in a, you know, a mid split, maybe something type of race.
Jason, can I get an EOL? I'm going to get a hold penalty whenever it goes green.
We saw a lot of 4-wide, 3-wide action there early on. Coming to the stage, it got wild and hairy for a minute because they were, I said to these guys, you know, on the broadcast, I was like, well, they're only racing for $10. They got a $250 plus ButtKicker to win later. So I don't know if I'd be racing that hard for $10 at the stage, but we'll let you get back. Oh, go ahead, and then I'll let you get back.
Yeah, man, I think they was racing for that lucky dog because there was 2 Hobbs and Lane was right there, and they was trying to get it to come to the stage. So
yep, that's exactly what it was. But I'll let you get back down here before we go green. Good luck and fun out there, man.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right. I did not give Parks his EOL. Completely forgot. No, he's at the back anyway, so he's back here. All right, we're getting ready to go green. Parks was pretty damaged, so he's not going to be. Dustin, all right, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Your leader, Jonathan Cofield, takes off in the restart zone. Jonathan has Scott Fritz in tow. Tony Iverson up there on the top side. Radburn Shutters in third on the bottom, followed by Brandon Holder in fifth, Joe Zolo, Keith Hackney, Chad Ross, Peyton Hubbard, and Jeremiah Hobbs. Hobbs caught up in that wreck at the stage, but still managing to limp around the track and put it together. The Fritz all over the bumper of Cofield right now. Fritz drops down to the bottom. Cofield goes to the top. I think Cofield realizes you got to save fuel, and being out in the front is not the way to do it right now. You see Hackney jump out of line behind the 60. He's going to the middle. Cofield's dropping back, clearly realizes it's a fuel strategy and fuel mileage race now. Taking advantage of his racing knowledge, using that to his advantage. We see Ryan Settle, he served his penalty. Looks like he's back out on the track. Make sure we're good. Okay. Here they come off of turn 3 into turn 4 at Talladega. 72, Tony Iverson, T.I., the guy that they talked about in chat quite a bit tonight, is out front. Pushing is Chad Ross in the 38, followed by Scott Fritz, followed by Radburn Shutters. I know Scott Fritz has done a lot of these Talladega races. He knows where you want to be going into the last bit of the race. He doesn't necessarily want to be up there in front. We know the slingshot will happen anytime you see Hackney. Zolo's pushing Hackney. Oh, we got a 3 wide situation. 4 wide for a second, but back to 3 wide. Hackney giving a wide berth to Chad Ross. You can see Ron Settle up ahead, and Hackney drops down, leaves Zolo hanging, takes the lead away from Iverson. 19 to go right now. Coming to the line will be 18 to go. These guys are battling it out, man, for this ButtKicker Gamer 2 unit. They're not letting anything, they're not leaving anything on the table, man. All out battle right now being done for the lead. You see Zolo, man, he's like, I'm not done. Ross pushing him. He's not leaving Ross, though. Ross really getting him out to a monstrous lead. But is it going to be enough on fuel? Tony Iverson, Hill, battling his way back. He's trying to get back up there. These guys are running for everything they got right now. And we see 58 and the 51, they kind of drop back a little bit. Zolo out in front, leading this pack. Chad Ross and Tony Iverson battling their way back on the outside, trying to get back up into that 1 and 2 spot they were in just a moment ago. This is a superb class of drivers that we've got here. These guys come in, some of them new, some of them old. Either way, great group of guys to have racing with us tonight. It's unfortunate what we saw happen to Lucas Lyons. He got wrecked out, got hit, and got turned. down into the 51 of Peyton Hubbard. So it's unfortunate we saw that just a few laps ago, 10 laps ago. Man, it's coming down to the wire, though. I'm telling you, it's going to be a barn burner to see who actually pulls off the win here and gets this second butt kicker tonight. This is really turned out to be an eventful race with just the 17 guys that showed up. It was a free entry race. We gave away one butt kicker on the grid. Heath Hackney won that one. He got the win with the spinning wheel. We did the wheel spin. He got that one. All the drivers were put into the list. We did it live on the start of the broadcast. Wheel spun, and then it somehow landed on him. We told him we were going to respin, and then of course he said, "Whoa, wait." But we were just kidding. We weren't going to redo it because it was legitimate the first time. But is he going to be able to pull off 2 butt kickers tonight? Who knows, man? Who knows? So hopefully we get to see these guys racing out and nobody does anything to ruin it. So a good race so far. Just 2 cautions, including the stage, because the one stage came right before, or the one caution came right as the stage was about to be thrown. We got the 10, the 7s, and the 4. What was it? The 28. Yeah, 28 were all collected.
That car going out.
7 wasn't. The 7 got a little bit of net code, but then got a penalty, passing the pace car, etc. Right now we've got 14 laps remaining. You see Tony Iverson still up on that high side. Oh, damn! The 73 and the 72 dangerously close together right there. Tony, I'm not sure if he's just want to get down in line and ride or what. You see Chad Ross pop back onto the outside. Fritz is out of line a little bit. Zolo's still leading this thing. Zolo, Hackney, Fritz, Shutters, Ross, Holder, Peyton, Hubbard, Cofield, Hobbs. That's your top 10. That's your lead lap top 10 as well. Those are the guys on the lead lap right now. Parks is lap down, Reinstead is lap down, Mays is lap down, 3 laps down, and Lucas is out, Haysha is out, Johnson's out, Phillips is out. You see Ross, man, he keeps popping to that top side. I don't know if he's just trying to get somebody to go with him. He lost his teammate in Eric Parks. Parks is the 73. He's the one we just saw the leaders go around there a moment ago. He's slowly losing ground. He's falling back little by little. Is Ross. Right now we currently we see Brandon Holder, Peyton Hubbard running right there in the 5 and the 6 and 7. I'm sorry, the 6 and 7 spot. Oh, they are in the 5 and 6 spot. Yeah, Holder. Yeah, Ross got shuffled to the back. So yeah, Ross all the way back into that 10th spot right now. He's popping out. He's wanting to go, want somebody to go with him, but
10 pitting this time. 10
we
this
hear
time.
Hobbs calling out his stop with 12 to go. Hobbs will be coming down to take some fuel. Looks like he's not going to make it. So it's going to be hard for pretty much anybody to make it. Maybe Cofield, man, because he just dropped back instantly and started saving. But it's 3 laps to make up. I don't know if he can make up 3 laps here at Talladega. He may be able to pull it off. I don't know. We'll see. See the 10 coming down. He's a lone pit man right now, coming down all alone. Go back up here. Zolo currently leading with 11 to go right now, guys. We just took the 11 to go mark. Turned out to be a fantastic race tonight, though. Honestly, it really has. These guys are doing a great job, showing what they're made of. Waiting, they're just waiting. Everybody's waiting to pounce, man. Everybody wants to pounce. They're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I think the reason you keep seeing this outside line with such a big run is they're not giving it 100% right now. Fuel, they're trying to save as much as they possibly can. Keith is pushing that 60 though. I don't know. Maybe I spoke too soon. 10 to go, boys. 10 to go. That's all we got right now. 10 to go. You see Ross and Mays both working their way up on that outside. Here comes T.I. looking to get back up to the front. 10 to go. Who's going to make it? Who's going to have to pit? I don't know. Anybody going to make it? Maybe not. No, they were. He said he was about 3 laps short on the 1 to go. He may have saved a lap under that pacing. He may have been able to save a half a lap, something like, I don't know. I just want to see if they can even make it. That's going to be the question. Who's going to run out trying to make it? Who's going to make it? Who's going to have to pit? You know, I think they've pretty much made their bed right now. 9 to go. I mean, hoping for a caution maybe is the only thing I can think of. They're just waiting to see if there's a caution. Possibility that they will get a caution. We saw what happened coming to the stage for $10 earlier. You know, that was insane. We had 4 wide action for $10 at the stage. If you're just tuning in with us, if you've not been here all night, we had 2 ButtKickers we were giving away. One to the winner of tonight's race, and we did a grid raffle with the guys that gridded up for this race. We're all entered into a wheel. We spun their names. Keith Hackney come out, won that one. And we're giving away a second one to our winner of the race. We had a driver who is not typically, he wasn't part of the season this year. He was last year. He wanted to race tonight. I asked if the guys had any objections. Nobody objected. I told him if he paid $10, he could run, and we're giving that $10 to Lucas Lyons for winning the stage.
48
and we
this
hear
time.
Fritz calling it out. He's not going to make it.
22
also
72.
not going to make it.
5 this
Not
time.
going to make it.
44 this
not going to
time.
make it.
I'm trying to queue up.
51.
51, 58, and 11 this
all
time.
this time.
60,
Here
60
comes
this time.
60
60
as
pitting.
well. Zolo. Not heard anything from Ross yet. I'm surprised. You think he would? Oh, there he. Yep, he's going. He didn't call it, but he's going. He was the leader and far out. I guess he didn't. I don't know. Maybe he caught it. I didn't hear it, but here they come down the pits. This is your race right here. They've got to have good, clean stops. They've got to get in and out of their boxes. This is your race. Oh, and Zolo slid through. He backs up as quick as he can. 58 slid through. Fritz, gonna be your first one out. Hackney, not getting out quick enough. Ross got out behind Fritz. Holder. Then it's gonna be Hackney. Then Radburn. Radburn's gonna pass Hackney on the apron. Ross is pushing. Oh, he may have just got a penalty for going over the yellow. No. Did he go all the way over it? I don't know. Did he get on it? I don't know. But he definitely washed up. Ah, man, he was pushing Fritz hard, trying to get him off pit road. May have just cost himself a shot at the ButtKicker. 7 laps to go, man. This thing is getting wild. These guys are racing with a vengeance tonight, man. Like, all 3 of our series are being represented. We've got trucks, we got Cup, we've got Xfinity, all of them in here, man. 3 entry at a super speedway for a shot at 2 ButtKickers. Like, these guys they're not playing around. They wanted to come out and win it. Fritz doing his damnedest to win it right now. No way, buddy. He put his nose in the mix, coming up, making it 3 wide. We see Chad Ross pushing that 48 or 01, whatever you want to call it. He's registered as a 01, but showing up as a 48 pace scheme. Good thing it wasn't a league race. We'd have to get on his ass. Oh, and we see Ross jump to the outside. Hackney and Fritz linking up. You see Holder jumping to the top side of Radburn. Those two are teammates. You see Zolo in the middle, pushing Ross now. These guys are 3 wide. There we go, and it's 3 wide. We see Holder and Radburn Shutters drop back just a little bit, get back in line behind. We got a lapper.
You want to go above me or below me, Tony?
Below.
Wood. 73 Eric Parks.
Thanks, son.
He's a lap down. Several lap. Yeah, he's a lap down.
Get in line.
And they're going 3 wide.
Lap car, where you going?
Looks like Parks is going to go down to the bottom and let him go around. They're still 3 wide. Cofield's now pushing Fritz. He's all over the bumper of that Ford F-150 of Fritz. 4 to go now. 4 to go. Everybody's trying to do something. You see Hackney now leading that top line. 60 doesn't know if he wants to go to the top or go to the bottom. Pushing him. Ross is usually the 83 in the league. He's the 38 tonight. In one of our actual leagues, it's just a hosted session, so that's why his number was a little different for me there. All right, 48, 58, 91. 3 to go. This is probably what it's going to look like for the finish if nobody wrecks. Let's just pray we get a good one here. That 60's getting a little in the middle. And he's getting all over the back of that 51. The 51's already all over the back of the 58. They're doing everything they can to hold on. They're wheeling these things right now, man. 3 to go. And what a freaking race we've got, guys. Can't beat it for a free race on a Tuesday night. Get a shot at a butt kicker. We'll be giving it 2 to go. Oh, you see Hackney and Ross kind of broke apart. Ross went to the middle. He stayed to the top. Peyton and Cofield. You see Fritz, Holder, Radburn. Oh, Fritz, he gave it up. He gave up the lead. He got bumped up to the middle lane. Pushing him. 2 to go. He drops down to the bottom. Fritz. Everybody's trying to pick where they want to go. They don't know who to go with right now. They're trying to figure it out. Holder and Shutters have been glued together since we came off pit road. Now you see the 60 getting squirrely. Really squirrely. 48. Who gets turned down? 44. There's no more.
The yellow flag is out.
Caution's out. Oh, wow. Caution is out. Wow. Green, white, checkered. Green, white, checkered. Wow. Woo. This is getting wild, boys. All right, let's go back and take a look at that. Looks like the 60 just got up into him a little bit too much mid-corner.
Scott, you good?
What a freaking wow.
Yeah,
what he drove the wheels off of it. I'll give you that, Scott. You did a hell of a job driving right there, man. Because that could have turned out way worse for you. Yeah, that's the wrong camera. And that's the wrong camera. Trying to, there we go. Let's look at it from this one. The 60 just gets up into the back of Scott, and luckily Scott drove the wheels off of it to save it. Radburn got turned there also, but as you can see, he comes down. Nothing he can do. He just got collected up in it. The 60 just pushing around the corner. Can't push on the corner 60. We got to make sure we want to finish this thing under green. We want to have them coming 3 wide. Absolute insanity right there. Dude, I don't know how the 58 and the 51 made it through. But they did. They slid right through that. Watch right here. It's 58 and 51. You see him push. He gets him. And then pulls back down. And you watch him. Yeah, he's got through two of those. 58 and 51. 58 got lucky as well, man. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I was also surprised to see Fritz give up the lead as well, man, to be honest with you. We're going to go. I'm going to do this because I can't get it back to live. All right, there we go.
Lucky dog coming high.
Sorry, we're doing race control and broadcasting if you're just joining us. So, all right, guys. Caution is going to be brought out by the 6-0. Got into the back of the 01, pushing in the corner. 6-0 will receive the EOL. All righty. Sorry, we'll get that back off the screen for you guys. Absolutely insane, man. Wild is correct. Wild is correct. All right. Welcome to the broadcast, Derek. Ben, we're glad you're sticking around with us tonight. Mark, glad you stuck around with us watching the race. Absolute insanity right there at the end, man. I was getting amped up. Woo. It's been a fun little race. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of it with race control and broadcasting. It's been pretty awesome. And you know it's going to be even wilder right here coming to the end. Like these guys are about to let these nuts hang out. Like they about to let all their nuts just hang out. They about to give zero dams right now. Gonna be wild. We've been racing for right about an hour and 20 minutes now. Hour and 20 minutes. One to green. We see them 1 to green now. I'm kind of like sad. I don't really know if I want it to be over with right now because it's been such a good damn race. I mean, 4 wide, 3 wide. We've seen so many different guys running this thing, man. Yeah, it's been a hell of a race, Mark. Chuck, yes, sir. And Ben, it is 3 green, white checkers, my man. 3, same as what we run in the league. You know, and that's a good time to bring it up. If you guys are interested, we run Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. We are fixed oval series going into our 8th season. We just wrapped up season 7. We are going into our 8th overall season. You'll be seeing that from us shortly. This was a almost like an all-star race, so to speak. It was available to anybody that had a charter for this season. All the guys that wanted to come out and run with us. We had 2 ButtKickers we were giving away. One we did on the grid just for showing up. They got a shot at it. Keith Hackney ended up pulling out that one. He grabbed the win on the wheel. We did a little spinny spin at the beginning of the broadcast live for everybody to see. So he ended up being the winner on that one. The wheel was spun and it landed on his name. I offered to respin, but he didn't like that. I didn't. I was just teasing with him. Anyways, the second one will be determined by who wins this race. And then we had $10 for the stage winner, which was procured via Todd Mays. He wanted to run with us. He didn't have a charter this season. So I asked the guys if they cared. They said, no, just put one more guy into the truck. One more truck would be great. It'll, give us an extra person to race against. He took, the opportunity to run and paid the $10, and I told him that whoever won the stage was getting the $10. So Holder
green flag
firing at the end of the restart box. Back racing we go. 2 to go. We'll get around and complete this lap, get the one to go. It'll be official. Pushing. Holder, you see Ross trying to lead that top side. You got Cofield trying to lead the outside. Cofield says, I'm going to win the damn thing. He's got Tony Iverson, T.I. pushing him. You got Scott Bridge trying to get back in the mix. He's back marred up about 7th or so. It looks like he's being scored as 8th right now. Lucas Lyons his truck repair. Comes back out to help his teammate, Jonathan Cofield, man. That's incredible teamwork. I have to give him props, man. That's pretty awesome. Lucas won the stage. He'll get our $10. He'll get to Texas Road. No, I'm just kidding. He'll get the $10 from Todd Mays. Holder got turned. No! Who's going to come out? Turn. T.I. got turned. Everybody's getting turned. Mayhem on the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Tony Iverson drag racing.
Shit, Keithy had some go.
Oh, he's going to drag race Chad Ross to the line. Dustin Ronstedtle's just hanging out. And Ross is using Ronstedtle. Ross, did Ross get it? Dustin Ronstedtle got it. Oh my God. Ronstedtle comes out victorious with the butt kicker. Way to go, Dustin, man. Way to go. Wow, that was intense. I bet he is pumped riding along with Dustin right now, man. That was intense. Wow.
Oh, good race, man.
Way to go, Dustin. Way to go, buddy. Pull up in the staging area and I'll grab your interview real quick. Me and Chad, y'all can also hop up in the staging area and I'll do interviews with y'all too.
Oh, I'm good one, Dustin.
That was pretty awesome.
Congrats, Dustin.
Wow. Everybody just got wiped out. We're going to go.
Good job getting your lap back there and winning the race, Dustin. That was impressive.
Yeah,
bro.
Dustin come back, got his lap back, and then won the damn thing. Wow. That was intense, man. I was trying to bring it up. The previous crash. Go back and show you guys what happened there. You see, the first one happens with the leader, which is Holder. I'm going to go back here real quick. The Holder. Pull it up here. All right, so Holder is here. We want the camera on the other. There we go. Let's see what we can get here. Keith Hackney actually got a little squirrely.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
Oh man, on the radio, there's nothing I can't. He got me laughing. I'm sorry. All right. So he got a little out of line and came back into Holder here. And looks we see Dustin just jumps to the outside. He was still alive, man. I forgot to get his lap back. And then you see, Chad's like, oh shoot, I'm racing him. He goes up, and then right the last thing you see the contact between Dustin and Chad at the line. But that's your margin of victory right there, folks. Like, that's a pretty close race. Like, either way you look at it. Yeah. Pretty tight race. Look at that. That's something else. Looks like, what was the margin of victory? I don't even know. I can't even see it. Oh, well, let me just get these interviews done. I'm already struggling. 0.018 to Chad Ross, 0.074 to Tony Iverson. So incredible race. That's Dustin's second ButtKicker. He won the one for the Cup Series, and then he gets one tonight in the ButtKicker race. So way to go. We're going to pull up our third place finisher, Tony Iverson. Tony, T.I., you got a copy, my man? What's up, man? Look like you were about to have that one secured, my friend.
I thought I had it, and then I looked in my mirror and I see the 11 was just hauling ass, and I couldn't go up and block him because I was on the bottom. So it was like I was kind of hoping that I think it was the 38 was gonna go up and block him, but then we ended up 3 wide, and I knew I was done at that point. He was going too fast.
Man, he was flying, dude. He was 11. I don't even know where. Honestly, I thought he was still a lap down for some reason. And I didn't realize that he was on the lead lap, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he was just at the back of the pack, and it worked out, man, because that huge wreck went down, and he didn't have to hit anybody to get through it. So he had all this momentum, and yeah, it was fun though. I thought I had it till I saw him. Yeah, man,
it was pretty wild. It was a crazy race, in general. And didn't know that it was going to come out to that. The beginning, like the first stage was wild. Like, can you believe how crazy the beginning of that race was? We were 3 wide on like lap 3 or 4. And then we see, the 4 wide at the stage and all that. It was crazy, man. I honestly did not expect it at all. I mean, what were you thinking this whole time during the race?
I mean, I was just trying to be there on the last lap, so I did not think that everybody was going to be doing all of that for the stage on this night, but I ended up falling behind a little bit anyway, so I just kind of rode it out with a teammate, and yeah, it ended up working out. I messed up my last pit stop in that last little caution. Whatever happened to Radburn right there at the end, that kind of was a saving grace to get me back in the race.
Man, it was definitely unexpected, especially coming, like I say, and these guys, they were racing for $10 at the stage, and there's so much more on the line. What happened? Like, what did you think when you saw Keith come across your nose? Like I'm showing on the broadcast right now. I've got it pulled up. He goes down to the apron, you go down to the apron, you've got Peyton on your inside, he slides across your nose, and then you just kept on rolling. I was like, oh, holy crap, Tony might actually pull this out.
I knew that one of us 3 was definitely going to jackknife into the wall. I just didn't know which one of us it was going to be, and I knew that they're just going to ride it out. Yeah, I'm just going to ride it out. And I thought that I actually thought I was a little farther from Keith, and I looked at the replay, and we were definitely like both pointed at the same area for a second there, but I had a guy underneath me. I didn't know where else to go.
Well, Tony, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors for us, man, and we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank the High Side Hustlers, and I want to thank you guys for putting this race on, and ButtKicker,
yeah, man,
of course.
Appreciate you, Tony, as always, man. It's glad to see you run. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the future with you when Bluegrass kicks back up in a couple weeks.
All right,
Tony. Man. Congratulations on that 3rd place tonight. I don't want to take home anything, but still, hell of a race, man.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm going to watch it later.
All right, buddy. That was Tony Iverson. All right, bringing up Chad Ross. Mr. Chad Ross, you got a copy? Hey,
yes,
man,
sir,
how did it feel there coming to the line, drag racing Tony and Dustin? What did you think about that?
Well, it's pretty exciting. I went from, we started on the last lap, and I thought I had a shot at it. I was trying to push the 5, and then he went down, and then they all left me, and I was like, oh, no, I'm screwed. And then they all started wrecking, and I was like, well, hell, I got the lead. I don't know. They're coming to pass me. I'm screwed again. So, and then, I was trying to side draft the 11 there. Yeah, whatever. We got close.
Man,
Made it exciting.
It was a hell of a close finish. You were only 18 thousandths away, you know, so that's awesome. It's pretty significant, man. What did you know that the 11 was on the lead lap at the end? Because I forgot he had gotten his lap back, and I thought you were just like saying, nah, I'm not worried about the 11 because he's not on the lead lap.
No, honestly, I wasn't even looking at the relative to see who was. I was just looking at cars around me and trying to be in front of them.
Yeah, because I didn't know, because it seemed like you were kind of staying down closer to the 72 rather than, you know, side drafting the 11. Then you came up at the last minute and started to side draft the 11 and almost pulled him back.
Yeah, I saw him coming, and then, but it was kind of too late. It was going to be kind of a late block by the time I realized what was going on. So I just thought he was going by, and then, like I said, I started trying to side draft him, but a little too late.
All right, man. Well, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors for us, and we'll go ahead and get you out of here, brother.
Yeah, man. Just appreciate you putting it on. Thanks to Eric for helping me out tonight, and say hi to any other guys on Team 3 that may be watching, and say hi to my dad at home, and that'll be it.
All
man.
right,
You have
Chad,
a good
we
night.
appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you later, hopefully.
Thanks, man.
That was Mr. Chad Ross, driver of the number 83 truck normally. All right, now it's time for our winner, Dustin Ronsettle. Do you have a copy, my man?
I got a copy.
What are you gonna do with 2 butt kickers, brother?
Well, you know, my good friend Tony Iverson down here in the staging area just told me that not only can you have 1 on your rig, but you can also have 2.
Have 3 and 4 if you wanted them.
Oh man.
So you're gonna mount both them bad boys up, huh?
Daggone right, man. I'll be vibrating the whole campus up here.
Well, what did you think, man? Coming there to the checkered flag, what was going through your mind? Were you like super pumped or what? Like just running through for me. Get back.
Well, I've had a similar finish like this in another league race where I went from 16th to 1st on the last lap. So it was kind of the same principle, you know. At Dega, last lap, there's no caution, so you kind of just don't lift and try to point the truck in the right area. And got pretty lucky. I had some net code for sure through both of the. I guess I ran Lucas over. Sorry, Lucas, but he was like 30 laps down, so he didn't. But I couldn't really believe my truck stayed that quick after I got net code through the first incident, and then hit Lucas, and still it's like nothing ever stopped it. So that was pretty cool. I definitely expected Chad to throw the block. I don't know if he even seen me coming, because the closing rate was insane. I almost hit him trying to pull out from behind him. But it was a good finish.
It was an incredible finish.
It's always nice coming out on top.
I did not realize that you had. I had forgotten you got your lap back. So it was completely. I'll be honest with you. I thought Chad was not trying to side draft you or block you because you were still a lap down, and then I realized, oh shit, he did get his lap back. He is the winner. Like, yeah, it was awesome, man. So what were you thinking when you and Chad were side drafting right there crossing the line?
Honestly, whenever I looked left, because I'm in VR, so you got to look. I mean, I had to look literally 90 degrees to the left, and I seen him, and it looked like he was further down. So I was going down the side draft, and I don't know if he come up a little bit too, but I hit him a little harder than what I wanted to. I don't think it would have mattered a whole lot, but I definitely doored him pretty good. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you kind of just react to whatever first comes to mind in those situations. I didn't realize Tony was way down there. I figured Tony was right there, touching Chad on the other side.
I kind of figured he would have played a little more defense in that situation too, but unfortunately, it ended up being better because he didn't wreck you all, and it was a great race. Like, it was a lot of fun. Like, just up here watching, man, it was a lot of fun. Like, these guys, they're all typing how much fun it was. It was a hell of a race. It was a lot of fun. You put on you came from a lap down, man, like, and you got the win. Like, if that caution doesn't come out right before that, then it's a different story. We're not talking right now, but you got that caution and you got the win. And you got 2 butt kickers. You got the one for the cup, and then you got tonight's. So
Right. Just call me the butt kicker king. You know, I've got more butt kickers now than Denny Hamlin had. Twice as many than Denny Hamlin has championships. Man. I mean, that's just, what else do you want in life? You know?
Exactly. You got twice the butt kickers that Denny's got, and probably will ever have. But anyways, what a race! What a good time tonight. This was just a lot of fun, honestly. But it was fun. It really was. I'm super happy with the way things turned out, and everybody that came out and raced with you guys tonight. Y'all put on a great show and did a great job, man.
Absolutely. And yeah, just for future reference, if speaking to everybody in the league, if y'all want to run single file for 30 plus laps in a normal race, go for it. That was great.
Yeah.
It was a little boring for a second, but I mean, we all made it to the end to have a good finish, so, or at least to the last couple corners.
The thing is, a lot of these guys probably didn't realize what was, at stake at first until I was mentioning it on the broadcast. I said, whoa, these guys are 4 wide at the stage. We got a, $250 plus piece of equipment up for grabs, and these guys are racing hard for $10 for the stage. So yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, it was fun. Lucas went all out for that $10.
He sure did, man. But congratulations once again, Dustin. Great to have you with us, man, as always. Just a hell of a comeback. You literally came from the back of the pack all the way to the front to win the damn thing. Great race, great show out by you. Thank those fine sponsors for us, and we'll get this thing ended.
Thank the guys over at WJM. I run their logos on my truck. I had a different scheme than usual tonight. But thankful for those guys for their leadership and support, and all the other guys over there that have helped me out over the time being. Thanks for hosting this, of course, and Bluegrass iRacing. A lot of good things to say about you guys and everything that you do behind the scenes to keep us going. Excited for a new season. Looking to at least run 1, maybe even 2 series again like usual, but at least 1 like always. So pretty looking forward to that.
Just touch base on that a little bit, and then we'll get Dustin out of here. We will be starting back up our season in just a few short weeks. We'll be getting right back at it, like he's talking about. We run Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We run trucks on Mondays, Xfinity on Tuesdays, Cup on Wednesdays. Anything else you got to add, Dustin?
That's it. Just thanks for everything you did.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next time. All right, guys, that's Dustin Ronsettle, winner of tonight's butt kicker race, also winner of the regular playoff butt kicker. We have a separate racing situation, like we run our playoffs for our top 16, and then we have everyone that doesn't make the playoffs, they get a chance to run for a butt kicker, which is an incentive for those guys to continue to race for the rest of the season. Anyways, great job, Dustin. Great job, everybody. Chad, Tony, Scott, Jonathan. Those are your top 5. Brandon Holder was P6. Radburn was 7. Hackney was 8. Hubbard was 9. Zolo was 10. Those were your top 10. Great job once again, guys. Appreciate everyone coming out and racing with us tonight. If you guys aren't familiar with us, check us out, Bluegrass iRacing Series on Facebook, YouTube, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you can think of. Just check it out, Bluegrass iRacing. We will be going back racing in a few short weeks. That'll be fun for us to do. Once again, we'll get everybody back at it, get this season back rolling, and started season 8. 3.5 years. Been a wild, tumultuous time, but it's been fun. Hopefully everybody had a good time tonight and enjoyed the broadcast. This is Jason Collins signing off for Bluegrass iRacing Series, and we'll catch you guys next time, man.